Hello, Kulas. Welcome back to Viva Barca, the home of everything Barca, where we are going to be discussing on the latest development. We start with this report claiming that Barcelona are in deep trouble as even paying salaries becomes difficult. We are going to be looking at that. Secondly, we are going to be talking about Miralem Pjanic. It has been reported that Napoli have expressed their interest in loaning the 32-year-old Barca midfielder. Thirdly, talking about Usman Dembele, as it has been reported that Dembele's Barca future is set to be decided, next week with a definitive meeting. And finally, we are going to be talking about out of favor Barca striker Martin Braithwaite, as it has been reported that Valencia are interested in him. We are going to be looking at that as well. So guys, as we get right into it, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Give the video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end. Just like last summer, it seems like Barcelona find themselves in deep financial troubles. Caught in endless economic woes, Barca saw legend Messi leave due to their inability to extend his contract. Now they find themselves in a delicate situation yet again as the summer transfer window looms. According to RAC1, Barcelona are in a condition where they need urgent liquidity of funds as they are struggling to pay the wages of their players that are due in June. The sporting department is eagerly waiting for the club to seal some big economic deals soon so that they can proceed with the processing of salary payments and plan for the upcoming transfer window. Earlier this month, reports emerged that President Joan Laporta was planning to generate funds from three major dealings. The club Supremo is working to finalize the sales of stakes in Barca Studios, Barca licensing and merchandise, which should help ease some burden. At the same time, Barcelona are also poised to rake in revenue from the TV broadcast rights, for which they have two offers on the table. The first proposal is from the La Liga ratified CVC Capital partners, who are offering Barcelona a sum of 270 million euros for 10% of the TV rights over a period of 50 years. The second one comes from Goldman Sachs, who will pay 400 million euros for 20% of broadcast rights for 20 years. As per the report, Laporta is favoring the Goldman Sachs offer, although he wishes to negotiate for only 10% of the TV rights. However, many members of the board are pushing for the president to accept the CVC offer, as it will also guarantee financial fair play. With things getting worse by the day, it is imperative that Laporta and Barcelona close these deals at the earliest possible so as to ensure the smooth running of the club and avoid any missteps ahead of the summer window. Then on to the next story of discussion. A recent report from Dario Sport has offered an update on the future of Miralem Pjanic. The Bosnian midfielder is set to return from his loan spell at Besiktas later this summer, but he is not involved in Xavi Hernandez's plans for next season. Pjanic had joined the club in 2020 in a swap deal involving Melo, but the midfielder never really managed to establish himself as a key player at the Camp Nou, often lacking game time. He featured in just over 600 minutes of league football during his maiden season in La Liga. His lack of prominence in the first team saw Barca sanction a loan deal to Besiktas last summer. 1 year later, the Bosnian could once again be on the move, but this time on a permanent deal as Barca looked to cash in on him on the summer transfer window. Pjanic does have 2 years remaining on his contract at the Camp Nou, but he is unlikely to leapfrog the likes of Sergio Busquets, Frenkie de Jong, Pedri, Gavi, and potential new signing Frankisi in the pecking order next season. It has compelled Barcelona to offload at the end of the season. The midfielder has no shortage of suitors either, including Napoli, who have been quite serious about signing the former AS Roma starlet. Under the tutelage of Luciano Spalletti, Napoli had mounted a rather sustained title challenge in Serie A earlier this term. Although they fell behind the Milan clubs eventually, the club remained keen on adding some quality in the new season in order to repeat the feat. Pjanic fits the bill well for Napoli, as he's 32 years old, has immense experience at the highest level of football, and can offer the security in possession. With Barcelona determined to offload the player in the summer, he could be available on a cut price deal as well, thus creating an excellent market opportunity for the Italian giants. Then on to the next story of discussion. As we near the end of the 2021-22 season, Barca are still trying to reach a resolution over the contract situation of Dembele. The 25-year-old's current deal stands to expire at the end of June, and an agreement over an extension is still somewhere in sight. Talks over a new contract had completely ceased at the turn of the year, but his performances and Xavi's insistence compelled Barca to restart discussions. Director Matteo Alemany met with Dembeles agent Sissoko in Morocco over a month ago, following which another meeting was held in April when advisor Yuri Cruyff and Vice President Rafa Yuste were also present. The talks are said to have laid the groundwork for a final set of negotiations, which will take place this weekend after Barcelona's final game of the season against Villarreal. Barca, the report from Sport claims that this will be the decisive meeting with regards to the future of Ousmane Dembele. It is stated that Barca will present Dembele's agent Sissoko with an offer that they have worked hard to get closer to the other proposals he has from different clubs, and it will be so that either the winger accepts it and continues at Barca or rejects it and move on. Barca are believed to have found innovative and imaginative formula in order to take the proposal as close as possible to the other offers Dembele has on his table currently. Reports continue to indicate that Barca are not entirely optimistic about the chances of getting Dembele to sign a new deal, but a clearer picture of the situation should emerge once the decisive meeting takes place this Saturday after the last game of the season versus Villarreal. In case an agreement is not reached, Barcelona plan to step up their pursuit of Leeds United winger Rafinha as they look to bring the Brazilian into the club as a direct replacement for Dembele. And on to the final story of discussion. There was a period in Barcelona's timeline this season when Martin Braithwaite was the hero at the Camp Nou. Though the Dane was seen as a liability at the time of his signing, his incredible work ethic and work rate on the field made him a fan favorite in Catalonia. However, the past year has not been kind to him. Luke de Jong's sudden rise to prominence reduced Braithwaite's role on the bench under Xavi Hernandez. Moreover, the signing of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has made almost ostracize him from the manager's plans. With several key signings planned for the summer, it goes without saying that Barca are working hard to pioneer departures. Braithwaite is one of the names on the list of potential transfers away at Barca. According to reports from Gerard Romero, Valencia are interested in signing the 30-year-old. Los Che have predominantly relied on Massimiliano Gomez to cover the center forward position this season, but Braithwaite could serve as a valuable backup option for the manager. The Dane has only started 3 games for Barca this season in La Liga. However, he has scored 2 goals and provided 1 assist in that duration, averaging a goal every 120 minutes. Barcelona are eyeing the signing of Robert Lewandowski in June and seem to be in a poor position to pull off that deal. Aubameyang's rise, coupled with the possible arrival of Lewandowski, means Braithwaite will see little to no game time come next season. So the best solution for all parties involved would be to secure a departure for a generous fee in the coming summer for Martin Braithwaite. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you did enjoy the video, and also hope you did subscribe if you haven't. Please endeavor to do so you always stay in touch with the latest on FC Barcelona here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.